Hey everyone, Marcos Villegas here with Bernard Hopkins. We're here at the StubHub Center. On Saturday night, we're going to see Viktor Postol go up against Lucas Matthysse in a fight that a lot of people think, Bernard, is 50-50. How do you see the fight, and how do you see really Lucas playing out in this matchup on Saturday?
Well, I see it a little closer. I mean, I think, well, can't get no closer than 50-50, but I see that it's going to be a fight that really whoever can make the adjustments, Viktor or Matthysse make those adjustments in between rounds. And I say around the middle rounds, 5, maybe 6, where whoever make the adjustments will have a lead going into the championship rounds. But it won't be easy on no part of Matthysse and Viktor, because both of these guys, they have their own comfortable style of fighting. And look, Matthysse can box, but that's not his forte. I mean, that's something he's not going to come out there and try to box unless he see that he can get the advantage by doing that. But I think this is going to be a knockdown, draw-out type of knockdown, bang-out type of fight. And, I want to win, and I believe he's going to pull it out, but I believe he's going to have a hard-earned victory come Saturday on HBO, Boxing After Dark. I believe it's going to be a hard victory, but I believe he's going to pull it out. But it's a thing where the fans are going to love it, and it's definitely TV friendly, and they coming in to settle the score. I mean, you heard a lot of tough talk up there on the podium, but I just think it's going to come down to nuts and balls, man, when it comes down to it. I know this is a children's station, but
would it surprise you if it goes 12 rounds, or do you feel that definitely there'll be a stoppage in the fight?
I think it's going to be a stoppage. I think Matthysse will win. I think it'd be a stoppage either on maybe cuts or a knockout, but I know it will be a stoppage. I don't know if the referee, the corner, but I believe it's going to be a stoppage. I'd be really surprised, and don't mind coming on Stub TV to say that I was wrong, that it went 12 rounds.
Bernard, looking at the reward for the winner of this fight, there's a lot of talk now about Lucas Matthysse and Manny Pacquiao. When you put that on paper, that's an explosive fight. Both guys come forward. If that happens, would you like to see right away with Pacquiao, or do you want to give him another fight and then go into that?
Hey, I know Fight Hub will be glad to see it, because I'll be glad to see it, because when you talk about Pacquiao, you know that Pacquiao been in with the best, and he's been more on the win side than the loss side. And Matthysse and Pacquiao will be one of those type of fights, man. Definitely a lot of interest in it because of the aggressive style, and you have to really look at two guys not being at the prime of their career and not even in the middle of their career, right there at the little past the peak, but not to the point where people are not interested in, because these guys still, it's like a grand finale of their talents coming in the ring with one night and special. But Matthysse has to do his job Saturday, and Pacquiao might fight once, maybe twice, I think once before then, but it's something good to look forward to. And that's what Golden Boy and I, Oscar and I were saying, Golden Boy itself was saying, that people need something to look forward to be able to say, okay, we got this fight coming up, we got that fight coming up, in different weight divisions. And if it's the same weight division, as long as it's 3 or 4, multiple fights, then that's still good. But when you have something to look forward to off of Saturday, and then a couple of weeks in New York with the Mew and Triple G, and then you go until October with Canelo and Cotto, I mean, you're talking at least 2 to 3 major fights to close out this year and go into next year's with conversation, sincere conversations on making the best fight the best in that weight division. Is exciting for yourself, Fight Hub, and is exciting for other outlets in boxing media, and also for the fans, of course, and then the promotion and the networks. So these things work hand in hand. As far as I'm concerned, the best fight the best. That's why I fought Sergey. He's the best at light heavyweight. I wanted to show that I'm the best and undisputed. And look, you only going to know what's going to happen when you go in that ring and you lace those gloves up in the bell ring. That's what true champions and true fighters do. They don't hide behind whoever they call themselves in titles and names. They fight the guy that they need to fight to prove to the world that they're the best in that division. And have we lost that in some cases? Yes. But we're making a sincere effort starting this Saturday on HBO Boxing After Dark with these two fighters that's fighting for the vacant championship.